Alrighty, let's play some Modoc. Modoc is pretty interesting, and I think that this will be one of the first times that we really get to see Maria Hill gets a little bit stressed because Modoc does have steady. So we can't just Pericles our way into not taking any villain activations. So we'll see how it goes. I still think that the right call is to grab Pericles turn one, and then we can use Modoc's low attack to just kind of tank an attack and then get the confuse, and that'll help us build. But I think we'll kind of see where we go. But yeah, let's do it. So we've got scenario 3 is Modoc. We place 3 additional lock counters on the top card of the holding card or holding cell deck. So he has this holding cell deck, which are holding some of our inhuman friends. They come in with lock counters on them, and yeah, they come in with lock counters on them with 2 lock counters. So we're gonna place 3 additional, and then remove 1 lock counter where X is the number of rescue captive allies in play. So we're gonna remove 4. So we go up to 5. We're gonna go down to 1. We got the Shield Executive Board set that is in there. Shuffle 3 copies of the Aim Interference, and then we can resolve mulligans here. Our setup, which technically the villain setup is supposed to go first, but here we are. The setup, create the holding cell deck, put 1 random adaptoid environment into play, 2 instead if we are playing in expert mode. So we'll re-roll at 5 or 6. Top one is 1. So we got each adaptoid minion gets +1 attack, gains toughness, and gains the brute trait. I 100% in my playthrough did not see that it was you also gain toughness. So, oops. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got each adaptoid minion gains +1 scheme and incite 1. Gross. And then each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Adaptoid and reveals it. So we got the Adaptoid here. When defeated, remove 1 all-purpose counter from an environment. We can spend 2 mental resources to remove 1 lock counter or 3 resources of any type. But this Adaptoid is a 2/2 toughness minion, so that's fun. Oof, that's yeah. I completely missed that they get toughness too. There turns out to be so much going on in this campaign. Once you get towards like the later scenarios, there's just so many things on the table. Okay, we have upgrading adaptoids. When this stage would be completed, put 1 random set-aside adaptoid environment into play. Then if there are no set-aside adaptoid environments, the players lose the game. So we have 2 more, so we get 1 scheme out. The second one will lose us the game. Otherwise, remove all threat from here, shuffle each adaptoid minion from the encounter deck, discard pile into the encounter deck. This comes in with 1. Modoc is a 3/1/14 with Retaliate 2 and Steady. When he would be defeated, if Holding Cell is in play, remove 2 lock counters from it and reset his hit points instead. Otherwise, the players win the game. So we have to free everyone from the Holding Cell, and then we can defeat Modoc, and at that point we win the game. But if we defeat Modoc, we reduce his hit points to 0, we don't win the game. We just remove 2 lock counters, which is effectively unlocking the next person from the Holding Cell. Okay. After we resolve mulligans, we can choose to go get a protection ally or an aggression ally. I'm thinking that we actually may do both of those. I think Wolverine would be really solid. No, we have the Bell. We already have a answer to tough status card. So if we just use our Bell Helicarrier, tough status cards don't matter. So I guess yeah, we're just gonna leave that off. Medical records. We could grab a Iceman. It's kind of like I don't. Two. Let's see what our opening hand looks like. 2, 4, 6. Give me some doubles. We got Genius, special funding, special funding. Look at that, and a energy and a shield director. Are you insane? Are you kidding me right now? That's amazing. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's sick. Okay. Wow. Cool. What do we want to do with our lives? We're not going to mulligan here. We could do this. I think we just don't. I think we just don't. I think we just leave it. We don't worry about it. We could get another if we do this, we do both of them, we get 2 more resources in our opening hand. And if we choose a 2-cost ally, then we can play it. I don't really think it's necessarily worth it. I'm wondering if we I still think we grab Pericles. Turn 1. I think Professor X we hang on to. Yeah, okay, so I think this is the play. We play Pericles turn 1, we stun here, we half confuse here. Then next turn, we use Professor X. Yeah, it will be fine. Go ahead and grab Pericles. That was an awesome pull. The other thing we could do is use Genius to clear Holding Cell. And if we go grab another resource with these, we could get Holding Cell. I may do that. Okay, let's do that. We're going to add a threat to the surveillance officer to search our collection for a protection ally. Which is Iceman. Then we can add a threat to the main to add it to our opening hand. Perfect. So now we have Iceman on the table. Okay. We are going to use. Oh hey, it's an absurd opening hand. It's insane. So let's go all of these to play Pericles. That comes in with 4 counters because we use 2 special fundings for it. We'll go ahead and use one of the Pericles to half confuse MODOK and fully stun Adaptoid. We'll flip up to Maria. We'll use Iceman and X to remove a counter from Holding Cell, which will get us the Psionic Inhuman. After they thwart, we can remove a counter from Holding Cell. Dumb. Or remove one here. And then whenever they are leaving play, they just get put on the bottom of the Holding Cell deck. Pitching Nick to pay for Carrier feels so bad. Pitching X. And then we got Shield Director. We will go ahead and exhaust to give a counter there. Stand up. We got 5 cards. We got Superpower Training, Homeland Intervention, Build Support, nice. The Bell, and Global Logistics. Okay. Add 1 here. MODOK is going to attack. We're going to take it to the face. It's going to be 1 plus 3. Good. Good. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adaptoid is stunned. Then our encounter card is Diplomatic Sanctions. This surges. Discard 1 card from your hand for each aim minion in the victory display. We have 0, but it does surge into a Psionic Enhancement, which comes in with 4 and an Amplify token. Amplify icon. Alrighty. Thanks, I hate it. Okay, Pericles will go ahead and full confuse MODOK and confuse the Adaptoid here. Shield Director will go ahead and add 1 back to the Pericles. Psionic Inhuman will thwart. No, is what we're going to do. We're going to use a Homeland Intervention to play a build support. Psionic Inhuman will thwart 1 here, taking it down to 2. Maria, and whenever he thwarts, we get to remove 1 from Holding Cell, which will get us a Strong Inhuman. Comes in with Toughness, and he's a 1/3/7. That's nice. And then Maria will thwart 2 off of build support. We will go find... What's a good support? What's a good support for here? Sky Destroyer, I think, will be good. I think just Helicarrier. I think just getting the getting this up. The mulligan decisions is more difficult here when you have Nick and no doubles. Oh, I bet. Yeah, pitching Nick to pay for carrier feels so bad. I see what you're saying. Yeah. When I played campaign, I had Nick and 0 doubles. I couldn't search for a carrier to start. Oh no. Yeah. Helicarrier will drop a superpowered training. Yep. That comes in with 3. Okay. We will flip down to Alter Ego. And we will toss Global Logistics and stand up. We've got Bell, Super Spies, on the double, Gambit, under surveillance, and a surveillance team, 2, 4, 6. We got 1 threat here. We're full confused and full confused. And our encounter card is a Monica, victory -1. She is vulnerable. When Scientist Supreme is in the victory display, it is not. She gains Villainous. She's a 3/1/5. Yikes. Alrighty. Okay. So let's exhaust Maria to go find a surveillance team. Okay. We will flip up to hero form. Let's use Helicarrier surveillance team under surveillance 3, 4, 5, 6 to play the Bell. Comes in with 3 missile counters. We can exhaust the missile counter, or we can exhaust the Bell, remove a missile counter, deal 3 damage to the villain, and each minion, discarding tough status cards first. Boom, boom. Just like that. We've got the on the double to ready the Bell. We'll do it again. So that's going to clear. We get to remove a all-purpose counter and deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 there. This is victory -1. That goes there. Okay. Pericles. Now let's go Psionic and Human. We'll thwart the main down to 2. We'll remove this counter here. Comes in. This is a flying Inhuman. Whenever a thwarts, remove 1 threat from another scheme. So that's cool. So let's go ahead and thwart the main down here and then take superpower training down to 2. Pericles. The Psionic Inhuman, I think, needs another damage. Pericles will half confuse here. And then tough on the flying Inhuman. Shield Director will give the Bell a counter. Stand up. Villains at 8. Might as well just wait until we can clear this down before we take them out, which we should be able to do. It's a wild resource. Okay. 2, 4, 5. Got Homeland, Nick, Iliad, Med Team, and Reinforcements. Got 1 threat going here. We will block with the Flying Inhuman against the attack of 1 plus 2. It's going to knock our tough status card off. Then our encounter card is a Diplomatic Immunity. Place 1 acceleration token here for each aim minion in the victory display. So that's going to be an extra one. So we're going to have 2. Got that. This comes in with 3. I'll put that there. Then it's our turn. Let's use Psionic Inhuman to go ahead and thwart this down, which will remove a counter here. We'll use Nick to remove the last counter to get a Sarah Garza. We'll attack for 1/2. We will. She has ranged, so we don't take the retaliate. Strong Inhuman will attack for 1, 2, 3. We will use these 3 to play Med Team. We will exhaust to heal 1, 2. We'll flip down, heal 1, 2, up to full, and then the bell will take MODOK out and we win. Maria's very good. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We don't mind leaving that on there. Yeah, that was seemed pretty easy. Right? I mean, like the opening hand was insane. Also getting Psionic Inhuman to start the game was a little crazy because the Psionic Human is able to just unlock everything so much faster. But yeah, cool. There you go. So mark each Adaptoid environment in play. So we got the Flying and the Strong upgrade. I'm going to write those down. Okay. Record the secret counters. We got 1 on the Chief Surveillance. And then we get another one of these. Okay. They're not in it for the money. Each player may add a secret counter to a board member to search for a different protection upgrade and shuffle it into their deck. I don't think we're going to use that. I don't need a protection upgrade, I don't think. So, cool. We do have full health. And we're going to move on to Thunderbolts, which I think is my favorite. I think Thunderbolts is my favorite scenario. So, really looking forward to that. But we'll be right back. Clean up. Come back. We'll have Thunderbolts. See you soon.